Hey guys, today we shall solve another LeetCode problem, Roman to integer. So the given problem, we have to convert a Roman number to integer. Roman numerals are represented by 7 different symbols as we know, 1, 5, 10, 50, 100, 500 and 1000. So our responsible is to convert this Roman number to an integer corresponding integer value. So how do we do that? We have shown an example here. For example, 2 is written as 2. 1 plus 1 in the Roman format that gives you 2. So 2 is written as II in Roman numeral. Just two ones are added together, right? And then 12, when we come to 12, 12 is written as XII. It is simply nothing but X plus II. So 10 plus 2, 12. Because the 1 is before the 5, we subtract making it, sorry, yeah, I'm reading something else, yeah, which is simply x plus 1 1. The number 27 is written as, how do you write 27? 10 plus 10, then you add 7 to that. So XXVII. That means x is 10, then again you add 10 to that, another x, then V means 5, II is nothing but 1 plus 1. So total it gives you 27. Number 27 written as XXVII. Roman numerals are usually written with largest to smallest from left to right. You can observe here largest to smallest. These are same thing. Again largest to smallest from left to right. However, the numeral for 4 is not III. So this one case you should be checking that. So 1 is represented as I, 2 is represented as 2 I's, 3 is represented 3 I's, but 4 is not represented as 4 I's. No. Instead, we represent it as 5 minus 1, 4. You know, right? So 5 is this. So 4 is represented as 5 minus 1, 4. This is 5 and this is 1. Instead, the number 4 is written as IV. Because the 1 is before the 5, we subtract it, making 4. So why do we represent 4 as in this format IV instead of 111 I? It is because since 4 is just before the 5, we subtract it making the 4. The same principle applies to the number 9, which is written as x. Since 9 appears before to 10, you write it as 10 minus 1. You won't write it as after 5 again 4 i's that will give you 9. No, 5 plus I 1 1 1 1. It won't, this is not the correct way. Instead, you write it as 10 minus 1 9. So I can be placed. This means I can be placed before V, that is 5, and X to make us 4 and 9, right? So to make 4, it is just before to 5, we write 4 as 5 minus 1, 4. The same thing applies for 9 as well, since it appears just before 10, which is represented as X. We represent 9 as 10 minus 1, that is I, nothing but 9. Similarly, X can be placed before L and C can be before L and C to make 40 and 90. So if you wanna make 90, instead of writing L plus X, there is nothing but 50 plus 10, 10, 10, 10. You don't write in this way. You just write it as, since it's next before to 100, right? 100 is something was represented by C minus 10, that is X. So it will be XC. Similarly for 90 as well. This is for 90. Similarly for 40 as well. Since it appears just before to the 50, you write L minus how much? 50 minus 10 will give you 40. So L minus X will give you 40. This is equal to 40. C can be placed the other way. C can be placed before D and M to make 400 and 900. So if you want to make 400, you first take D, you subtract 100 from that, that is represented by C. So CD will be 400, and for 900, you take 1000, that is represented by M. 1000 minus 100 will give you 900. How 100 is represented? C. So 1000 minus 100 would give you 900. So that means in this problem, there are two cases. One is we just simply add the numbers x plus 1 plus 1, x plus 5 plus 1 plus 1. In the cases where you observe LHS is greater than RHS, it's greater than or equal to. So x is greater than 5, x is greater than or equal to x is greater than equal to 5, x is greater than 5, and 5 is greater than 1, and 1 is greater than or equal to 1, right? So this is one case. The other case is 4. If you observe this, where LHS is lesser than RHS. So these two cases we should be handling in this problem. If LHS is greater than or equal to RHS, then we just need to add the current integer to that Roman numeral. If LHS is lesser than RHS, then we shall decrease the value of the current integer of the Roman numeral. How do we do that? I shall explain in the problem in this example now. Yeah. So you could see 1, 1, 1. It's 3, right? So both LHS is greater than or equal to RHS in this case. LHS is greater than or equal to RHS. So 1 greater than or equal to 1, 1 greater than or equal to 1, 1 greater than or equal to 1. Thus, you just add 1 plus 1 plus 1, that will give you 3. Next, if you move to this example, at first you check. We'll take the integer value as some val. Let's say it's a val, and you just start from the very first value you see, and we shall run the for loop in the decremental order here. We start from the end, then move to the beginning. So we start from the end now. The val value is 1 initially. Then you compare whether LHS is greater than or equal to RHS. Yes, it is. So you just add val value 1 to this, and it has become 2 now. So next we'll compare again. LHS is greater than or equal to RHS. Yes, it is. So again, it's 1, right? You have to add 1 and increment by 3. Then again, you move further. Is LHS greater than or equal to RHS? Yes, this is 5 and this is 1. So you need to add the 5 to 3 now. So it has become 8. Next, move to the last part. Is LHS greater than or equal to RHS? So LV, right? Is L greater than V? Yes, it is. So L value is nothing but 50. Hence, add 50 to this. So that is nothing but 58. 58. Have you got the answer as 58 output? Yes, it is correct. Now we shall see the last example. At first, you initialize val value equal to 5. Val value is nothing but v, that is its integer value is 5. So then you move to the next part and you compare these two. Is LHS greater than or equal to RHS? 1 greater than or equal to 5? No. In such cases, you need to subtract 1 from the val value. So val will become 5 minus this I value is 1. So that is 4. Which means that IV, this indicates 4, right? So we have got the 4 as the answer for these two Roman numeral. That is done. So once you're done with this, next move further. Compare these to CI. Is LHS greater than or equal to RHS? Yes, it is. So you just add the C value. How much is it? 900. 4 plus 900. That would give you 904. Once this is done, you move further. You compare X and C. And now the pointer is pointing to X. Is LHS greater than or equal to RHS? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No. Since X is 10 and C is 100, it's not greater than or equal to RHS. Thus, you need to subtract the value of X. So, you shall subtract the value of X here. It is nothing but 894. So, now val value equal to 894. Let's go further again. Compare n and x. So, now pointer is pointing to n. Is m greater than or equal to x? Yes, it is. So, you just need to add m value to val. That is 1000. So, this would give you 1894. After this, the pointer will point to C now. So you do the comparison between C and M. Is C greater than or equal to M? No, C is nothing but 100 and M would be 1000. So C is not greater than or equal to M. In this case, you subtract C from M. It is nothing but 184 minus 100. That would give you that would give you 4. So 5 minus 1 we have got 4 and that is same as the 4 which we needed actually. We have got the value as 4. Let's go to the next pointer. C. Is C greater than or equal to I? Yes, it is. So you just need to append the C value. There is nothing but 100. So that will give you 104 as the val value. Next, again go further. The pointer will be pointing to X now. Is X greater than or equal to C? No. So X will be 10 and C would be 100. So 10 is not greater than or equal to 100. In this case, you subtract X value from the val value, that is nothing but 10. So you will be getting it as 94. It makes sense, right? XC means 100 minus 10. It will be 90. So 90 plus the remaining 4 value. I5 that is equal to 4. So total it has got me 94. So we have done with till here. So next the pointer will be pointing to M. We check whether M is greater than or equal to X. The next value to that is it is. So M is 1000. We just need to increment the value by M 1000. So that would give you 1094. The val value is 1094. Next move the pointer again further. That will be pointing to, sorry, it will be pointing to C. So C M. Is C greater than or equal to M? No, C is not greater than or equal to M. It's not greater than or equal to M. Where C is 100 and M is 1000. So in such case, you subtract 100 from the val value. So yeah, that is 994. N94. Then you come to the last MC. So yeah, MC is young greater than or equal to C. Yes, it is. So you add M value, that is nothing but 1000. So plus 1000, that is nothing but 1994, which is the answer output. It's be matching. So logically, how do we solve this problem? For the given problem, if you see the logic, we should initialize a variable where that will be having the if m c m x c I v is a Roman numeral if they have given, val value should be initialized to the end character, end Roman character, that is nothing but v, and v's value, end Roman character's value, that is 5. So this should be the initialization. And for further performing of the operation to check whether each character is greater than or equal to the previous one, and then adding it to the Roman value, we need to store the in the given question, we need to store this in the form of dictionary. So we shall be creating a dictionary where we'll store where I will be a character and an integer where I is 1, v is 5, x is 10. Then what else? LCDN, LCDN. These things will be stored in the dictionary. So the character with the corresponding integer as a value. So key is the character here, and the value is something but the integer of that Roman numeral. Using this, you compare each time, and val value, as I said, it will be pointing to the very first integer value of the very first Roman numeral at the end. You started from the at the end. That is nothing but v here. So yeah, so val value is pointing to v's value. So this is the val value. Next, you run the for loop for I equal to, and this val value you get it from dictionary of, dictionary is represented DIC, dictionary dot get of what, which character you will be fetching it, s dot character, right? So s dot character at of, yeah, one sec, yeah. So dictionary dot get of what, s dot character of which index, s dot length minus one index. So this index will be s dot length minus 1. So the length, if you observe mcx, so mx civ, the length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the length. But we need the this index value. That is, if you observe index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will be s dot length minus 1. So we shall get the value of the key character 5 from the dictionary. So that will initialize val value. So val value initially it will be 5. Next, after this is done, you start with the for loop. For loop, as I said, you are starting from the end, then going to the beginning, right? So starting will be the s dot length minus 2. Why minus 2? Since already s dot length minus 1, that index value is already assigned to val. So the remaining characters only we need to iterate. So it will start from s dot length minus 2 till the zeroth index. So I equal to s dot length minus 2, then I must be greater than or equal to 0, 0. So you start from the index next to the s dot length minus 1 till the zeroth index, and that is nothing but I minus minus. So inside for loop, you need to check for the condition. It is MC, MX, CIV, right? So this has been stored in val value now. So val equal to 5. And for the remaining characters, you run the for loop. Let's start from s dot length minus 2 to till the zeroth index. Here s dot length minus 2 till the zeroth index, you run the for loop. So here we shall, as I said, we will have to check two conditions. That's nothing but if val value, if the s dot length, the current index value, that is nothing but s dot character 80 of I greater than or equal to val value, that is this value. This is if I greater than or equal to v. Here in this not case, it is not true, but we will assume I greater than or equal to v. Let it be vi. So v greater than or equal to I. In that case, what we need to do if v greater than or equal to I, we just need to add the value of v to the value, right? So val equal to val plus we have to fetch the value of this key from the dictionary. Value of this key from the dictionary. So dictionary dot get of s dot character of I. So you have incremented the value. If this is not the condition, else will be this condition I greater than or equal to 5. No, this is not greater than, so it means I lesser than 5. If this is not the condition, this I lesser than or equal to 5, you just need to decrement the value of the key I in the val. So val equal to val minus again dictionary dot get the value of the key I. This is nothing but s dot character 80 of I. Once this is done, we just need to return the val value. This is how the logic of the program. We shall start coding the program now. So as I said, at first initially int, we have to declare a new dictionary using hash map for storing these values, Roman values with their corresponding value, key with the value for character and the corresponding integer values. So map dictionary, map of the key is nothing but character and value is integer. The name is dic equal to new hash map. So we have declared a new dictionary now. For this, we shall First fetch the integer, declare a val value, and that val value will be equal to, sorry, no, we'll for getting the value, first we should insert all these values into a dictionary. So just write dictionary dot put of I. I mean, I is the value for I, the key I value is 1. Similarly, dictionary dot put of P, that is 5. Then dictionary dot put of X, that is nothing but 10. Again, dictionary dot put of L, the value of L is 50. Next, again, dictionary dot put of C, that is 100. Again, dictionary dot put of D, its value is 500. Again, dictionary dot put of M, its value is 1000. So here in this case, we have stored the Roman numerals with, with the corresponding value pairs. So once you insert into the dictionary, now declare a new value variable var that will contain the very first, I mean last index value. That is nothing but dictionary dot get of s dot character et of which, this is s dot length minus 1. So you s dot length minus 1. So store the value of last index of the string. So for that, to store the value of last index of the string, you first get the character, that is last index, and then you store the value of the character, that key in the val. So now we shall start with the for int I equal to, as I said, the first last character is done already. So we have to iterate the for loop for the remaining characters. So you start from the end, then go to the beginning. So start will be s dot length minus 2. Since s dot length minus 1 is assigned already, remaining is s dot length minus 2. So if you start from s dot length minus 2, it will go till the 0th index. So I equal to s dot length minus 2. Here also a bracket is required because this is a string. Then I must be greater than or equal to 0. Till the 0th index you will be traversing, and in the decremental order I minus minus. So first you have to check if this ith value is greater than or equal to val. So check whether s dot character at of I is greater than or equal to no, from the dictionary you have to get dictionary dot get of s dot character of at of I. If that is greater than or equal to val value, in such case you just need to increment the val value equal to val plus the value of this current key. So this is the, if this is not the case, then it's this ith value will be lesser than the previous val value in this example. Yeah, this value I is lesser than v. So in such case, you need to decrement the val value by I. So val equal the same thing. You decrement the value. So once you are done with the loop, you just need to return the val value of the Roman numeral, integer value of the Roman numeral. So I hope you guys have understood this problem. At first, we will initialize or store all the Roman numerals with their corresponding value in the dictionary as character integer format, key value pair. Then you fetch the last index of the string. You start from the end, then go to the beginning while calculating the integer value of this Roman numeral. So you first declare a variable val and initialize it with the last index of the string. This is the last index of the string, length minus 1. So once you assign it for the remaining Roman numeral, you should run the for loop. So the for loop will start from s dot length minus 2 because 1 is assigned already, last index. So s dot length minus 2, from there till the 0th index you iterate and in the decremental order I minus minus. If the current ith character is Roman numeral value is greater than or equal to the val value, then you just increment it, the val value by the value of that Roman numeral. Otherwise, you just decrement it. So decremental will be in this case IV 5 minus 1 4. So at first 5 will be initialized to the val value, right? Then I is lesser than V. So in such case you perform this 5 minus dictionary dot get of s dot character of I, that is nothing but 1. Character of I is nothing but 1. So 5 minus 1 4. In this case the loop will run. At last you have to return the total value of that Roman numeral in the integer format. We shall run the program. Okay, this is a small mistake. Showing the wrong answer. Okay, very sorry guys. So this is not val value actually. That will be incrementing every time, right? As I showed here. Um, yeah, once 4, then add 100, it will be 104, then you decrement from minus. No, you have to compare each Roman numeral with the previous Roman numeral to that. So this should be, instead of val, it should be s dot character 80 of, sorry, dictionary dot get. From dictionary fetch the value of that Roman numeral. Dictionary dot get of s dot character 80 of I plus 1. So if you give I plus 1, if I is pointing to I now, I plus 1 will be pointing to V. So you compare these two, and if this is greater than this, then you perform this operation, else you decrement the value. Now we shall run it. Yeah. Sometimes you get confused. While explaining, you will be able to do that, but when it comes to coding, some or the other thing you will make it wrong, but as in you practice, you will get it. Yeah, all the test cases have been passed. I hope you guys have understood the problem. Please subscribe to my channel. We'll come up with another new problem in the next video. Thank you.